Hey guys, it's Rhonda, and in this video, we are going to make a multiple layer frame using Affinity Studio, okay? And since Valentine's is coming up, I decided this patchwork heart would be a good frame to create. And you'll notice when I hover over this, each of these sections is their own little frame instead of it just being one big one. And that way you can drag multiple images in and really create the patchwork look. All right. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to use Affinity Studio to do the whole thing. So without wasting any more time, let's jump over to Affinity and get started. Okay. So here we are in Affinity Studio, and right now this image is a PNG. It is a flat raster image. In order to turn it into a multiple layer frame, we first need to vectorize this so that each one of these white areas is its own piece, its own curve. So I'm inside of the Vector Studio, and with my image selected, I'm going to come up to the very top, click on Vector, and then on Image Trace. Now, because this is just a simple black and white line drawing, you shouldn't have to adjust any settings or anything when you click on the image trace. It'll just pop up and just click apply. And now you can see if we click on the little arrow over here, the little group, that all of this heart now is on different layers, okay? Now, the first thing we have to do is select this over here on the right click it and click ungroup. That makes sure that every piece in here is on its own layer. And now we could start working with the shapes inside of our heart. Now, the first thing I want to do, all these little stitch marks, you see all these? I want them to be one piece. So I'm going to come up here to the top. I'm going to select my first little stitch mark. I'm going to hold in my shift key, and then I am just going to scroll all the way down until I reach the last one right here. And you see it has selected all of those curves, all the little stitch marks. And then I'm going to come up here to the top and I'm going to click on the add. And what that did is it combined them so they are all one layer. So we don't have to mess around with each one of those individual little pieces, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is get rid of pieces we don't need. So down here at the bottom, you see this big white square, which is our background. We're gonna remove that. We don't need it. And I'm not sure what this one is. It looks like it's just something that got added. And I'm going to turn it off. And yeah, I don't see it. It just is something that the trace added. So I'm going to delete that one too, because we do not need it. And this, let's check this. Okay, this is our stitch marks. So we want those. We want our background here for our hearts, and we want our white layers here for each section, okay? Grouping all of these stitch marks together just makes navigating over here a little bit simpler. So we don't have like 100 of these little layers showing up that we really don't need to have anyway. You know, we're going to keep those black because they are stitch marks. So next, what we'll do is we will select one of our curves. And in order to use this as a frame, we are going to have to come over here to our left-hand panel, and we are going to click on our Shape Builder tool and select Vector Flood Fill tool. And then we are going to, here at the top, we're going to select Set Bitmap Fill. And now I'm just going to go find an image that I want to use as a fill. And I'm just going to grab this like chalk painting, this chalk background I created. And I am just going to click in there and fill it with that. And now I'm just going to go on and select each one of these curves and fill it with this image. And once you have the entire design filled with the image you want, we're going to come up here to File, Export, and we are going to export this as a PDF, okay? And PDF, yes, let's do this. PDF, And I am just going to select PDF for export. And we are going to, I'm going to selection only. Nope, let's do the whole document just in case. The area you want is the whole document. And then we are going to click on export. And we're going to save that to our downloads, patchwork heart. Okay. And now we will go back to Canva. And what I want to do here is go home, create a new design, and I'm just going to make it 5,000 by 5,000 and into projects. And I will grab that patchwork heart PDF that we just saved right here. And we're going to upload that. And once we do that, we are going to click in here, and I'm going to move these off to the side because they just kind of get in the way sometimes. So once, if you need to, you can move that off to the side, or you can come in here to position, go to layers, and you can drag it to the bottom. But I'm just going to move it off to the side a little bit. Don't get rid of it entirely, because you know how Canva is. Once you pull something off of the canvas, then it has it disappear. So now we're going to select each one of these individual areas, and we are going to select the trash can and then delete image. Just like that. And once we have that done, your frame is ready to go. It's that simple. It really doesn't take long at all. Now we can put this back just like that. And you now have a patchwork heart frame. So let's come back over here and let's do Valentine plaid. So we want, and just drop it in there. What did it do with my, let's come here. Let's go to position. Let's go to our layers. And it got rid of my patchwork. And sometimes that happens. So go back and take your patchwork. And you know what? I'm going to make this easy. I'm going to make another page down here. And I am just going to move that stitch marks to the second page until I'm done here. And that's because that needs to be on top. So sometimes it will just act wonky when you are dragging images in here. And let's just get a bunch of different patchwork. We'll do plaids on this, just different designs. Doesn't really matter what it is. I'm just doing it for example. And then we will drag this image back to our heart. We'll just drag it right back and put it back in place. And now your heart frame is done. This happens sometimes, and it is frustrating when you have to move the stitch lines, but it is easy enough, like I said, to just grab this and drag it over to the other page and just let it sit there until you're ready for it. And then you can just pop it right back in when your design is done. Then just grab your frame, bring it down here, drop it back in on top, okay? So that's how easy it is to create a multiple layered patchwork frame using Affinity Studio. It only takes a few minutes. It's super easy, super simple. It just doesn't really get much easier than this. I know people have asked me different times, well, how can I do this just using Canva? You can't, all right? You really have to take this outside of Canva into another program. In this case, we used Affinity, but you can also use like Photopea, Photoshop. There's different ways to get the end result, but I have not found a way to make a multi-layered frame like this inside of Canva natively. So it just, you have to use something else, but it's okay. Affinity is a free program. It is attached to Canva. You come in here and you have a lot of your Canva tools right here inside of Affinity. You have your Canva AI, you have, it is linked together. So if you already have Canva, you can use Affinity and it doesn't cost you anything. Affinity's free. So, this is just the easiest way to make the multi-layered patchwork frames that I've found. And I've made them in Photopea, I've made them in Inkscape, I've made them in Photoshop, but Affinity makes it really, really the easiest to do. Alrighty. So if you have any questions about creating these multi-layer patchwork type frames, please drop them in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.